This is Beyond the Big Screen podcast with your host, Steve Guerra.
Here is another Beyond the Big Screen teaser for episodes coming soon. I hope you enjoy and definitely tune in for future episodes. If you want to learn more, you can head over to beyondthebigscreen.com. You can also send me an email to steve@a2zhistorypage.com or follow us on social media by searching for A2Z History. I will see you next time Beyond the Big Screen. Yeah, I thought Noah and his family, I call it Apocalyptic Chic clothes. It was, they had well put together outfits, although it was apocalyptic, whereas the Tubal-Cain, his group was just completely barbaric.
That's a really good description, actually. Apocalyptic chic. Yeah. Noah's family looked like they'd gone to a fairly upmarket department store for the period and got clothes that fit. All the other guys are sort of... I almost expected Gollum to appear at some point amongst all the evil people. Really just depressing. That's another thing about the movie. Most of the landscape is really bleak and horrible. The whole theme of the movie is like the story that humanity is evil and wicked and must be destroyed, and the land has been corrupted. Most of the scenery in the place is really horrible. Now, I looked up where it was filmed so I can make a note never to go there. And apparently a lot of it was filmed in Iceland. So I'm crossing that country off my list.
Oh, boy. At least it wasn't upstate New York. Another element that they threw in was the Lord of the Rings. It really did look like Sauron's kingdom. At least... And as far as the Aramaic goes, I didn't see anything that was a major, and that anything that people had a major problem with the Aramaic. I think it's a lot like the Latin. You have to just kind of choose which Latin you're going to go with, because there was, so much. The Latin of the 400s was different than Caesar's Latin, which was different from first century Latin. And so I'm sure there's a very similar case with Aramaic. Mm-hmm. Even with Latin today, I believe that there's kind of a controversy in the Catholic Church, the way Latin is pronounced by English speakers as opposed to Europeans.
Oh.
That the Europeans, it almost sounds like Italian, and it has sort of an Italian accent to it, where in the American and English, they'll go a lot more with making it sound like something like a textbook.
Yes, in fact, I have personal experience of this. When I was looking up the pronunciation of some Latin words for my show, I stumbled across a couple of websites which have Latin pronunciation. And there was one website which was markedly different. For example, the letters SC, it said were pronounced sh. Other websites were saying, no, they're pronounced sk. I was thinking, this one particular website, all the vowels are sort of different and the consonants are different. And it turned out the aberrant website, was using Church Latin, which apparently moves Latin much more towards Italian. And that confused me endlessly for weeks.
From the movies where it was burned over